10 interesting facts from different parts of the world. While traveling is not possible, you can dream about future trips. To help you make your plans, we've rounded up 10 interesting facts about destinations around the world that might inspire your future discoveries. 1. Mongolia is the country with the lowest population density. There are more horses in Mongolia than people. Mongolia is a large landlocked state bordered by Russia to the north and China to the south. Although it is not the largest country in size, the low population density makes it seem so. In some regions of Mongolia you may not see a single person for several days. The diversity of the local landscape is impressive. There are mountains, plateaus, grasslands and arid desert steppes. This is a great destination for a trip. 2. Granada is called the European capital of caves. People started living this way back in the 15th century. The caves of Sacromont and Guadix in Granada are inhabited by people who adhere to the cave lifestyle, which originated in Spain in the 15th century. There are 2,000 underground houses hidden from view. Previously, people hid in them from persecution based on race or religion, but now they are ordinary houses of local residents. 3. The village of Oymyakon is the coldest settlement in the world. Even alcohol freezes in Oymyakon. The Oymyakon Valley in Yakutia is the pole of cold in northeastern Russia. The temperature here can reach -70 degrees Celsius. At such cold temperatures even strong alcoholic drinks freeze. 500 people live in this seemingly unsuitable village with a minimum of modern amenities. They engage in reindeer herding, hunting and fishing. Tourism is also gaining popularity in Oymyakon. Those who are not afraid of the harsh climate come here. 4. A copy of Paris was created in China. The second largest replica of the Eiffel Tower was built in Hangzhou. In China, in the suburbs of Hangzhou, there is Little Paris. This luxurious area is a real architectural and engineering breakthrough. There are replicas of the Eiffel Tower, and although it is 2/3 the size of the original, only the Eiffel Tower at the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas is larger. The Arc de Triomphe, the Champs-Élysées, the fountain from the Luxembourg Gardens and even the beige neoclassical buildings typical of Paris. 5. The world's largest underwater statue is located in the Bahamas. To view the statue, you need to dive into the water. New Providence is interesting not only for its crystal clear water but also for what lies underneath it. Hidden beneath the ocean is the world's largest underwater statue, called the Ocean Atlas. It weighs 60 tons and its height is 5.5 meters. Its sculptor, Jason Taylor, creates underwater statues that attract marine life to deserted parts of the world's oceans. 6. The island of Bolivia in Croatia has an almost perfect heart shape. An ideal place for an unforgettable romantic trip. There are many heart-shaped islands in the world, but Bolivia in Croatia is recognized as the closest to the ideal. Previously considered uninhabited, it is now being developed for tourists and will soon become an ideal destination for romantic getaways, weddings and honeymoons. 7. Denmark is the cleanest country in the world. A progressive approach to sustainability is part of Danish everyday life. The special Danish charm, culture and coffee are just a small part of the things this Scandinavian country is famous for. It is also now ranked as a leading country in environmental stewardship and the cleanest in the world according to the 2021 Environmental Performance Index (EPI). A progressive approach to sustainability is part of everyday life for the Danes. Just look at the Copenhagen waste recycling plant building alone. It converts municipal waste into heated energy and has an artificial ski slope on the roof of the building. This is a great place to get a dose of adrenaline. Both ordinary residents with families and professional athletes come here all year round. 8. Residents of a Turkish village communicate in everyday life in the language of birds. In 2017, the language of birds was included in the UNESCO list of intangible cultural heritage. In the Turkish village of Kuzkoy, they speak a rare whistling language, also known as the language of the birds. Despite the name, you can't talk to birds in it. People living far from each other in the mountains communicate in a whistling language. Even complex thoughts can be expressed in bird language, and high-pitched sounds are ideal for communicating over long distances. In 2017, this centuries-old tradition was included in the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage List. Wouldn't it be great to hear a whistling tongue live? 9. Central Park in busy Manhattan. It was America's first public park and now features lawns, monuments, sculptures, numerous bridges, migratory birds and even a circus. No wonder the park is so popular with film crews. 10. You can walk around all of Liechtenstein in a day. The length of the country is only 25 kilometers from north to south and 4 kilometers from east to west. Do you think that exploring the city in a weekend is not an easy task? How about traveling around an entire country in just a few hours? The length of the small but very beautiful state of Liechtenstein is only 25 kilometers from north to south and 4 kilometers from east to west. No matter which direction you go, you can travel around the entire country in a few hours. But it's not that simple. Liechtenstein is located in the Alps, so you'll have to overcome some climbs along the way.